To mellow Virginia's laws on marijuana, News Channel 3 viewers showed overwhelming support for two bills that today face their first big test. Dan Torchman is just back from Richmond with the story.
Most here expected Harvey Morgan's marijuana bills dead on arrival. It actually took nearly 2 hours for a House subcommittee to kill them.
All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, no. Bills laid on the table.
The anticlimactic outcome still crushing for dozens of pot supporters in Richmond Wednesday, from a dying AIDS patient defending marijuana for treatment to a retired police officer testifying alcohol always more dangerous than weed.
Marijuana generated zero calls for service. Zero calls for service of any sort during my 18 years of...
But opposing delegates looking disinterested, even annoyed at most of the bill's wording.
Are we then, in fact, lowering the penalty for selling marijuana on school property?
Yes.
More dissent when researchers argued for reducing penalties for simple pot possession, saying it could save police and prosecutors a lot of money.
$75 million, I think, is inaccurate.
I mean, you're a professor. Are you asking us to accept these figures as, I mean, they're preposterous, sir. I mean, come on.
Unfortunately, I think too many minds were already made up.
Morgan not surprised, yet still disappointed his bills failed. As a pharmacist, he hopes his intentions are clear.
I've never used it, and I have no desire to use it. But I think the penalty should fit the crime. If it's a crime to use it, it's not a serious crime.
Since you've never used it after a day like today, it may come in handy. Undeterred, Delegate Morgan says he'll be back with his marijuana bills next year and perhaps in the years to follow, even though they were both easily killed here today. Delegate Morgan says he hopes the conversation he's helped start might lead to more reasonable marijuana laws in the future. In Richmond, Dan Torchman, News Channel 3.